Hi, I'm Greg Mathews. I'm Uncle Dave's, one of his nephews. I'm not sure that this is a great idea to be doing a roast for my Uncle Dave. He's not the one with the emotional fortitude that could really survive this. I'm really worried what it's going to do to his inner self. He might be questioning these and repeating them in his head the rest of his life. So I hope you know this is all in fun, Dave, because we all love you. But Adam, this is on your head if this goes bad.
What are you doing, Greg?
Oh, hey. Adam asked me to do a little roasting. See how it's coming. I never even understood why we're doing a roast for Dave's 60th. I don't understand. We did my dad's like 2 years ago. So shouldn't we be doing like Dave's 65th now? I don't know, maybe with Dave's age. I think by this time he's fully convinced he's younger than my dad. It's kind of been a joke his whole life, but I bet you could hook him up to a polygraph now and he could probably pass the test believing that he's younger than my dad. I just think he's getting delusional in his old age.
Hi, I'm Steve Mathews. I'm one of Dave's nephews, and I graduated from Texas A&M University, and Dave went to the rival of Texas A&M. He went to University of Texas, but he only went for one semester, and somehow he considers himself a diehard Longhorn fan from that moment on, and he's managed to brainwash my older brother Danny when he was a kid, and he's brainwashed most of his kids into thinking that the University of Texas is actually the more conservative and better university, which is obviously incorrect. So Dave, this roast is for you.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Fire, Steve. Hey, Caden. What does David's head look like?
An egg head.
An egg head. Now, I wouldn't say that, but that's just because I'm polite. Hey, Steve, what are you drinking?
It's this new cola. It's called Dave Cola, but I've heard there's a few side effects. Let me give it a shot. Farfignugan. I played golf today and I hit a complete flubber nut. Oh, crud fire, that's good.
So, Caden, who's your favorite great uncle?
Don.
No, wait, this is for David.
Don.
Okay, sorry, David. You know, I'm up here in Colorado in beautiful Steamboat Springs, and I'm where David and Debbie were spending the last 3 weeks. They had a sabbatical and got to spend some time up here. And we're here immediately after them. I just want to thank Dave for that email that you used all the toilet paper and the paper towels. And one thing you didn't tell me was the van. You used the entire battery on that because it was dead, and I had to jump that. But, you know, just want to thank Dave for all his good communication skills. He's been good at that his whole life.
1, 3. Today is old.
So, Caden, who's a better golfer, Pop or David?
I could be Dave blindfolded. I'm closest to Edo. Uncle David's wounded.
Caden, did you know that Uncle Dave is Pop's brother?
No, I think it's really, Pop's dad.
The two questions Dave always asked us growing up was, are you doing drugs and are you having sex? So Dave, my life is a testimony to those questions because I stayed out of the brothels and I didn't get hooked on cocaine, so thanks, Dave.
You know, when my wife and I were dating, I was always scared to introduce Misty to Uncle Dave because Dave always has a tendency of asking weird questions, as Steven said, and he wouldn't just stop with us. He'd ask the girlfriends we were dating as well. I remember him asking my brother's girlfriend, Wendy, if what her intentions were with Danny, and you know, as long as they were not using recreational drugs and whatnot. So I think all the girls are pretty scared of Uncle Dave right at first because he's pretty straightforward with his questions. And so I think it was a few years before I let Misty actually meet Uncle Dave. But now they get along great now that those questions are out of the way.
Drinking Uncle Dave is pretty nice. Dad, come it.
Well, Dave, I hope you had a good night with all these jokes at your expense, but we really do love you. You're a good uncle. You always cared about us, and you're always asking about how we're doing, and we appreciate it. We're glad you're involved in our lives, and that you really care for your whole extended family, and we really thank you for it. We love you, Dave. I love you, Uncle Dave!
Good.
Dave, we hope you had a fun night tonight and wish we could be there with you. And we love you, and you've been a godly example and a great uncle all these years. And we're blessed to have you as an uncle. So hope to see you soon.
I love you, Uncle Dave. Happy birthday, Uncle Dave. I love you, Uncle Dave.
You've been roasted!
Hey, I thought we were gonna burn Dave again.